And as we continue our discussion of dangerous dogs, my next guest has turned personal tragedy into a crusade for safety. She's Angela Rutledge. And first of all, our deepest condolences for the loss of your son, Bo. Tell us what happened, if possible.
Well, I had my pit bull, Kissy Face, from the day that she was born. I owned her mother, and she had a litter, and Kissy Face was one of the dogs that I kept. And when she was about, I'd say, 1 year old, I gave birth to my first daughter, or my first child, which was my daughter. And a few years after that, I gave birth to a son. His name was Bo. And by this point, she was about 5 years old, and or a little over 5. And right after his second birthday, she attacked and killed him. She was a family pet that we've had in our home before even the first child was born.
Did she ever display any aggressive behavior or anything like that that you
Not
thought,
murderous behavior. I mean, she growled and barked like every other dog on the planet, but she never struck me as I'm going to bite someone or maul someone or kill someone.
And she was pit bull completely or mixed breed?
Yes, she was a pit bull.
How has this changed your outlook on pit bulls?
Well, the capabilities, I hear people say all dogs bite, and that's absolutely true. But it goes deeper than a bite, goes deeper than good or bad. It's all about capabilities. What are the possibilities? What is this dog possibly capable of?
What would you want to tell pit bull owners?
Well, specifically to pit bull owners, if they have if they own a pit bull, if they decide to bite or attack, it's a lot different than if they got bit by a Chihuahua or a Lab. Other breeds of dogs typically bite, and that means pretty much they snap and release. And yes, it will leave some, evidence that there was a bite. But pit bulls do what is called mauling. It's a sustained attack, meaning usually it's an attack until there is some heavy-duty intervention, and they're so strong that intervention is not always possible.
Do you think that pit bull owners should be sold with warning labels, or do you think that owners should undergo special training? The pit bull should undergo special training?
I think dogs should come with nutrition facts like food. You should be able to choose, oh, yes, I want sugar in my body even though I'm a diabetic. Like, you should be able to know what is going on with that animal or what they're possibly capable of before adopting, purchasing, receiving. Some stuff is not good for you, so you don't want to buy into it. So I think people should be warned. And one of the biggest things I want to tell pit bull owners is that when my son was killed, my son was shaken like a rag doll and literally slung against the wall until his head almost came off his body. So what I want to tell you is what these dogs are capable of. Their strength is something supernatural.
A lot of people don't realize just how strong they are. Now, we're amazed at the strength you have, how you've been able to turn something so awful into something positive. You started a foundation. What is the foundation? What are you trying to achieve?
Well, I started Baby Bo Foundation in order to just tell my story and share my story because of the trauma and the severe pain that I am still trying to grapple with and just live daily to take care of my daughter and work and finish up my degree. I have not had a lot of courage to deal with anything related to Bo at this time in my life. So right now, I'm just trying to heal still, 4 years later.
I think a lot of people would say you have a lot of courage and admire you for being able to come forward and talk about this and educate people. What is the number one thing that you want to see?
I want to see people know what the possibilities are. I want to see the government care. Our tax dollars are supposed to ensure a lot of things, and public safety is one of them. If a child can't even walk to the bus stop, as children often do every day all across the United States, then it's really sad. Who are we voting for? What are they doing with the money that they take out of our state tax, you know? We want to make sure we're safe. We're able to walk down the street, jog, walk, you know, commute. Our kids go to school. So definitely some laws protecting that right just to exist outside your home. A dog should not have more rights than a human being.
Awareness and public safety.
Exactly.
We thank you so much for joining us. We really do. And stay with us. We're going to talk to a lawmaker who's introduced a dangerous dog bill when Public Affairs on Peach wraps up.